Namaste. Oh, there you are. Okay. Sorry. Instead of going to the gym, I decided to be going out for a walk. So I've been walking for a little while, and it feels great because, yeah, it's nice to go to the gym with the air conditioner on, and I do feel accomplished. But when I'm out with nature, I feel double accomplished. My face red. It's like nighttime, but you could still get a sunburn. Anyhow, at least I wore my glasses. I went back for my glasses. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Getting sick of me? Anyway, yeah, just going for a old-fashioned walk. You like my new shirt? AC/DC. I bought it because it was black. I was trying to cover up a multitude of sins. Just like something to wear to the gym, because I always have to wear my white pants. You know that. Let me show you my white pants. I haven't shown you my pants in a while. Well, yeah, the other video I showed you them. Anyway, namaste, everybody. It's a beautiful night out. Look at these trees. Look at these beautiful trees. This is an apartment building. I was trying to rent a room so I could have a studio, and the lady wouldn't even give me an application. I was like, I live 2 blocks away, but I guess she figured, you live in a house 2 blocks away, why do you want to come to an apartment? Anyway, it was weird. She should have rented it to me, but I'm glad she didn't. Hey, I'm glad she didn't, because that would have been like over $500 a month. I don't have that money. You know, I would have to make like double that in my job, you know, teaching, and also my art and readings. And I don't even make, you know, 1/5 of that, or anyway, because with subbing, some months were pretty good. I could be busy, you know, and then tired and exposure to COVID. But some months, like May, I think I worked 2-3 days May, and that May is the last month of work. So as a sub, you don't get paid. If you don't work, you don't get paid. And whole pandemic, I tried to get a little money, and they gave me 0. Oh, so did I tell you guys I have to go to the courthouse to do jury duty on Monday? Wait, what's today? Yeah, I think the 25th. I have to do jury duty. So, kind of looking forward to it, because I'll do my civic duty. I don't try to shy away from it. My only issue is always, like, I don't know how to get places. So Devin will have to drive me there and drop me off. And then he has a doctor's appointment, so he has to leave me and go. And that's okay. I'll just call him when I'm done. I could always say a weird thing and then somehow get eliminated. But once they hear my accent, usually that eliminates me. Because then they'll be like, oh, you're not from these parts. That person is a Yankee. We don't take too kindly to Yankees. We know they don't know Texas history and our laws. That was a terrible accent. I gotta step up my game of my southern accent. But the South, it's strange, because Texas has a different kind of drawl, different kind of accent. Then you go to Arkansas, they have a different one. You go to Georgia, which Devin's father was from Georgia, born and bred in Georgia. They have a different one, different accent. Here's my favorite wall when I first moved here. Get ready. Remember this wall, guys? Remember this wall? Let's take a photo. Well, I don't know how to. Wait, do I know how to? I think I did it. Okay, some things are good on this phone. Like it turns it around, turns everything around pretty easily. There's a purple curtain over there. Anyway, yeah, so New Orleans has different kind of acts, very slow. That's one of my favorite places is New Orleans. Tennessee Williams, all his movies, saw them many times. Streetcar Named Desire. Anyhow, when I do the accent, I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just trying to joke around. Is that the same thing? Yeah, I'm not making fun. I'm kidding. Kidding around. Anyhow, exaggerating. But no, that might be a thing though. They might not take me. My hair is full on blonde, guys. They might not take me because I don't know the Texas laws. And when I came here and I was trying at first to be a full-time teacher, I wanted to get my own classroom, be a full teacher. And they told me that I would have to take the Texas test. And I was like, oh, that just made my decision for me because I'm not even good with the New York tests. Trust and believe. I'm not good with those. So it's a good thing that I didn't do the Texas test. Because I'm sure I would fail it. And I just knowing that, I didn't need any more stress. So I said, no, I'll just sub. With subbing, I don't have to take that test, right? Yes, correct. So, no, I'll do my civic duty. I am going to bring my phone and do a picture outside the courthouse. But then when we go in, they take your phone from you. So, okay, let me show you what I'm looking at. Yeah, Devin doesn't like when I go out at night because he thinks like the dogs will attack me, because there's a lot of dogs in the neighborhood that wander around, that get loose from their house. So he always tells me bring a bat with me. But I just feel like that's a strong, bringing a bat with you is such a strong message. If you know what I mean. Is anybody in there? Oh. Hey guys, just talking about nothing. So what I wanted to try to do today, besides my selenite dance, making a fool of myself, I did do a 8-minute video about what selenite does. And that could be interesting. Anybody who's working on their crown chakra, psychic abilities, psychic protection. Oh, look at this dress. I wouldn't look good in it, but isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. That's a nice shirt too. The lines are in the correct order. There's some bikinis. That's some nice colors. Bad is I don't have a summer trip to look forward to anymore. Because I went on that trip. But I do have my pool. Ooh. I used to get my hair cut there in the beginning. And I used to do my nails there too. But the nails always used to fall off. So I don't have much to say. But I just figured take you guys with me so that it makes my walk easier. What time is it? Oh. Okay. So, what I was starting to say, wow, my face is really burned. What I was starting to say is I did the selenite dance, which I promised you. Okay, I showed it to Devin before I uploaded it. Because if he said don't upload it, I probably would do it anyway. But I was thinking about taking it down. But a couple of my friends, like my Bayo and Crystal Medicine and Ruby, said it was fine. So it's only 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes of silliness, but Devin didn't understand it, and I said, you put the selenite on your head, the top of your head, you do deep breaths. I didn't do the deep breaths because I wanted to just do the music, but you should breathe. In my notes, because I always write notes. I have notes on obsidian as well. Maybe I'll read those to you another time. So this is what I really wanted to do. What I really wanted to do is I wanted to do an art video. Why is it hard to spit that out? Of course, I also want to do a collective read using my New York cards. But I just been busy. Like, I'm still working the cases. I'm still working summer. I only did one video on Dylan Rounds, but go to my girl Ruby Hart, just a Texas Ruby, just a Texas medium. She has loads of videos on Dylan. Okay, and I believe Crystal Medicine did a video recently too on Dylan Rounds. On my mind, I don't have a lot of downloads coming in from him. So if you really want to have an in-depth study, Ruby has been getting downloads. Like, when she's at her job, she has so many things coming in her mind. So I always tell her, bring your book with you. When you go on break, write a couple of notes. And she does that. So if you're interested in the Dylan Rounds case, please jump over to Ruby, just a Texas medium, also Crystal Medicine. I think Genocide might have done one on Dylan. I'm not 100% sure, but she might have. But she has a bunch of other stuff. Anyhow, what I was trying to get at is I wanted to do just like my old art gallery way, and not really going into the chakras, because I think that sometimes that stops people from picking. So I'm just going to show the artwork and the sale items. I have a bunch of 2020 items. That's 2 years. That's 2 years ago. And my walls are kind of empty, but sort of not, because I still have. So I decided I'm going to do a sale on certain items, like minus $10, like something it's really worth. Something I have for $63, it's really worth probably at least $103. When I mail it out to you, it'll probably cost me $20 to $30. That's God's honest truth. I could show you the receipts. Because it's the biggest one. It's the unicorn one. But I'm going to take off $10 of that. So it'll, instead of 63, it's going to be 53. And then if it doesn't go, if nobody buys it, I'm going to take that off the wall and put it in the guest room. Because 2 years is a long time for it to be up, and it might mean that I just need to keep that one. But then there's other ones that I don't have a strong affinity to. And I'm also going to be putting up, well, we'll see when we go home. It's the old and the new. But the ones that'll be on sale will be things that are kind of taking up my space on my wall that I want to, like, I hold back in creating if I don't have any space for it. because I can't always say that it's going to be sold right away. So I need to have some space, because when it gets too crowded, I actually feel like anxiety. And the room right now has a lot of boxes. And some of it is my boxes with my art stuff in it. And I clean up the table. Then I go to do a project and the table is completely full. Completely. And the kitchen table too. Because the two guys that I live with, they don't care. They just leave, like if my husband goes shopping, sometimes he just leaves stuff on the table. And if I don't put it away, it doesn't bother him. So, then I'll get after him. I'll say, you could put that away. And he's like, oh, I do the laundry and I do the dishwasher. And then it becomes like, a list of things I do and a list of things you do. So, but it does make me have anxiety if I have too many things around. And I think it's the tablecloth. I wasn't happy with it. It says the 4th of July. Where am I? Okay, now I know. It says the 4th of July, and I'll show you where I am. So it says the 4th of July, and it says like, it's just like too many things on it. Like I'd rather have a solid color, because then when you put stuff on the table, at least, at least it does, it blends in better. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it was a bad thing that I forgot my water bottle again. I didn't expect to be out this long, but I was really enjoying nature. Oh, so I will do it if I charge up my phone. Maybe I won't even put this up until I put the art stuff up. The art stuff might just be a short video, because I do have some people, maybe 2 weeks ago, they were like, what stuff do you have? Like, what art do you have? And I'm like, well, old and the new. And they were like, oh, I wasn't sure. So I might not show myself. I might just straight up show you the art. And I'll say some of the prices. Some things that weren't for sale are back to sale, because there was some things I was attached to. But I know when it's run its course, when I feel like I can let go of it and let somebody else live with it. Like I'm making something that is pink because my chakras are calling me to it. That's probably why I got my nails green, because that's the heart chakra, and that's forgiveness and love and friendship and chest area issues. Could be. So your body will try to heal itself, just if you listen to it. Like wearing black all the time is not good. If you want to wear something slimming, wear the same color. Wear orange and orange, or green and green. Like the same color green. Or just wear black pants, but don't wear. But that could get bad too. If I count all my black pants that I have, because I have them for work, I figured it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, because you could just have a whole bunch of black pants and nobody would know, and just change the shirt. What's wrong with that? You think it's great. It sounds like, in theory, it sounds great, right? Just like some people wear gray pants all the time. I'm like, gray is nice if you don't want to make a decision. But it does nothing for your chakras. Actually, it shuts them down, just like black. So, black, you need to have red on your lower part of your body. You need to have yellow sometimes. You need to have white. White is really good, because white pulls in a lot of colors. Because white is crown chakra. You need to have different colors on your lower torso. So that's why, if you want to look slimmer, you don't want to shut down your chakras, so wear the same color. Avoid black, avoid gray. okay? You could wear it sometimes, just not all the time. And Devin always tries to get me on this one because he's like, you have so many black shirts and black pants in your closet. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't wear them all the time. I would wear them if I wanted to match something. Like a black shirt will go with my white pants, but it would also go with red pants. And it has this red to pull in. And the red on the shirt actually, and the silver, actually, silver is for your crown chakra. Red is for your red root chakra. See, I know my stuff. Anyway, why am I so tired now? Oh, because it's been over 20 minutes. I walked around the blocks a few times because I was texting with my friends. Oh, and I also want to say a shout out for my friend Leisha. Leisha has a friend. I don't want to get the name wrong. Is it Gino? And Phil. Well, there was a car accident, and it's her friend, her good friend's son and the father. So please shout out for Phil and I believe Gino. I'm going to check my notes when I get home. So prayers up for Felicia and her family, her friends, their family friends. The guy is in the hospital. But let me check on the name. I know it starts with a G. Whether it's Gabe, I don't have my book with me now. But I think it's Gino. Okay, anyhow, prayers up. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't think I had anything. Let me take the pressure off myself over here because I finally did it. I ran out of things to say. I mean, I could go on and on, but I'm kind of breathless. So, ooh, the birds. Whew. There's a girl running in this heat. I don't know how she does it. She doesn't have a water bottle either. At least I can't see it. So, see what happens. Hi. Not a big hello from her. There was one girl. I think she had black hair or brown hair, and she was walking. I saw her a couple of times. She gave me a really nice hello. Almost like she was going to be my friend. Anyway. Why is she running? Oh, she lives there. Okay. Look at this scene. Isn't that beautiful? The houses are so pretty here. None of these are for sale on these 2 blocks, but if you go 3 blocks over from my house, there's so many for sale. This is beautiful too. A lot of people keep up their lawns, and that's not easy in Texas. Trust and believe. That is not easy. No, it isn't. Had pizza for dinner tonight because I was working on these videos basically all day, even though it might look like, oh, you just did a 3-minute video and a 8-minute video. But I was doing research on the selenite. I was writing. I was trying to set up the right angle. I also to swim in the pool. And I'm going to go on this block. I never go on this block. But you're going to smell the rich, as my mom used to say. She's like, hey, Kathleen, Susan, smell the rich. And I didn't understand it at first. Then I started to understand it. Okay. Anyway. What was I saying? Could this go back? Could my moderator text me what I was just saying? I forgot. It just left me. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I don't know. I forgot now. Now I feel like I look stupid because I forgot. Anyway, show you something beautiful. When I lived on Staten Island, in my apartment, I lived on a very old street where the trees would reach across and shake hands. And I used to always tell my kids, isn't that nice how the trees are shaking hands? They're leaning towards each other and shaking hands. Tree spirits, it's the truth. I was watching my favorite show last night. That's probably why I didn't do the videos. The Good Witch. See these houses, guys? Smell rich. It might not look like it at first, but it is. So this interesting house. I wouldn't want this one because I like there to be windows. And Devin told me the reason why a lot of houses don't have windows or that many is because it keeps the sun from coming in. Look at that one. That's a nice one. There's one that has upstairs. Sorry about forgetting what I was saying. Totally forgot. I think it was a good point too, but I'm sure I'll remember it later. Off the air. But yeah, so I went to the gym on Monday. I did start out. That plane is awfully low. Excuse me. But we do live kind of near an airport. It's about 15 minutes away, so. I forgot what I was going to tell you. Now I'm really sweating. Anyway, on to a new subject. Some beautiful birds over here. Ooh. Oh, so I went to the gym on Monday, right? I only wanted to do 20 minutes on the treadmill because I just was aching. It was so hot. It's been like 108. That's why I didn't go anywhere yesterday. We went to the post office, and then we went to the pool store because something was broken on the pool, so we had to buy something and talk to them for a while. And then we went home because Devin hasn't been feeling well. We still didn't go out for anniversary. That's why I didn't put out anniversary hotel stay or even anniversary dinner because we didn't go. Our anniversary, second and final one, unless we get married again. I'd be up for it. I like weddings. Was Sunday, July 17th. And I always say that I'm going to play my wedding video, but I need Devin to help me work the VCR because I forgot how to do that, the DVD player. See, that just aged me. Guys, I got myself lost. Oh, snap. That's not good. Guys, this is my street. All right, I'm going to go back. So it's not good to get lost when it's nighttime because in a little while it's going to be really dark. And I have night blindness, so I better make my way back instead of this happy horse-essing around. Yeah, so, okay, about my weight management and my diet, whatever, not that you asked, but somebody out there asked, what is going to be your health program? What is going to be your diet program? What weight do you want to be? What is your favorite weight? Wonder where I heard those questions. Okay, how about I like me how I am, and Devin likes me how I am. Exactly as I am. Anyway, it's the lack of H2O. It's making me hallucinate. Or is it? Okay, anyway. So, to tell you those of you who are interested or trying to be healthier, I did go to the gym on Monday. Tuesday was shot because it was so hot today. Devin went in the pool with his brother. Oh, I did put the chemicals in the pool. So my brother-in-law was coming over to swim. And so I shocked the pool, and the pool has not been shocked in a while. I think since the 4th of July, or maybe a week later after the 4th of July. So the stuff I put in today is good for 3 weeks, so I'm glad I did it. Anyhow, even though Devin came out and he smelled like chlorine and bleach, and he was like, "Is that bad?" I go, "Well, you guys went in right away, right after I shocked it. You didn't even wait 15 minutes, so..." Anyway, you might be saying, "Why didn't you go in the pool?" Because I was working on videos. And, alright, so Monday I go to the gym. I didn't want to do, maybe this is what I was telling you, I don't know. I'm sure you don't care. People have clicked off by now, but no, you guys like my walking videos, so, my walking talks. So, I was on that treadmill, and 20 minutes in, I was like, "Oh my God, this is," even the show Intervention. I watch Intervention, and it makes me feel better somehow. And then I'm like, I would like an intervention. That would be nice to get the family together. People write letters to you. And I'm like, that's a sick thing. Anyhow, just ignore me. I'm a weirdo. Oh, I found my house. Oh, good. Okay. Let me just go to it. Oh, I thought it was a bug, but it was my feather. You know how many times I've done that? I think it's a bug that flies in my ear, but it's my feather. And I know I only have one feather on because I'm one feather down. Who knows where the other feather is? I'm probably going to go to the mall where they have this little store. I forget the name of it. It's not too expensive, but kind of expensive. Claire's. I know some people think Claire's is not expensive, but Claire's, trust me, is expensive. You can't get out of there without spending $50. But eventually, I'll go there and get myself some new feather earrings. Because I love feathers. Sometimes I use them on my artwork. Anyhow. So I'm doing the treadmill. And I'm not feeling it. And then 2 guys speaking a different language, I think Arabic, got on the 2 treadmills next to me. And they were talking and laughing. And it was kind of like, I felt like my privacy was invaded. So I'm just watching an intervention, and every time I'm looking over at the TV, the guy next to me thinks I'm looking at him. Bro, I'm not looking at you. I'm just trying to get my lbs down. I'm just trying to get my sweat on, my heart rate up, and watch intervention at the same time. So, anyhow, I end up, because I want to watch the end of the show, which I didn't see. But I had to get off because I forgot my water bottle again. And that's dangerous. And then I was going to buy a water bottle in the gym, but I leave my pocketbook in the car under a pillow. I know you might say that's really bad, but I would have to bring it in, and then somebody could steal it in the lockers because I don't have my lock anymore. I lost my lock. Anyway, so I didn't have any money for a water bottle, so I'm just trying to push myself to get to 30 or even 25, and then I figured I'll walk around a little bit at the gym before I go and do a pull-down machine for the old bat wings. But when I go to do that, when I'm staying on the treadmill, and even those guys got off the treadmill before me, but they were running. Anyhow, all of a sudden, I think it was 26 minutes in or 24 minutes in, I feel like somebody's squeezing my heart. And I feel like somebody's stabbing it at the same time. So it's like squeeze, stab, squeeze. And I was like embarrassed, like, what do I do? Like, how do I even... And then my brain tells me, get off, push stop, and get off. Don't worry about making it 26 minutes even or 30 minutes even, get off. Do I get off? No, I slowed the speed and I swallow. My throat was dry. Like it was like I swallowed cotton, which you're in trouble when you have those symptoms. But the cotton thing didn't bother me as much as the stabbing pain in my heart and the squeezing at the same time. Like my heart skips a beat. Sometimes my heart speeds out. If I have chocolate like too late at night, or coffee late at night, my heart could like pound. But I had nothing to even, just taking a sip of water would help me, or getting off the treadmill, but I didn't. I slowed it down. I said a prayer because I still have to get myself home. Even if I stopped the treadmill and left the gym, I still have to get in the car and drive home. And of course it was getting dark. Anyway, it went away. Thank God. God is good. God is great all the time. But I have to start remembering to bring the old water bottle. Like right now, I have my Dasani. I like Dasani the best. Anyway, so I stayed on that treadmill for said 36 to 37 minutes, over 100 and something calories. And then I didn't see the end of that show. So then I go to that little section where the guys were picking their nose and just sitting on the machines, not doing any exercises. I go in there, every machine is taken, except for maybe one. And I was like, oh, forget this. I can't go in there again. So I go in, I get the ball, go in a different room, and I do something weird with this ball. I don't know what I'm doing with that ball. It just like, I do leg lifts for my abs, like a stand-up sit-up. I'll try to do like 60 of those. But like after walking, now my legs are tired, so I won't be able to lift them up. Anyhow, I just go, there's another section of machines, and I go and I do them for the arms. And then I left. I was like, that's good enough. 37 minutes on the treadmill, and then a couple of machines, that's good enough. Just like now, my walk, I've been out more than a half hour. I've been talking to you guys for 37 minutes, but before you, I walked like 4 blocks, I guess, maybe 5. So that usually takes me, I don't walk fast, as you noticed. I wouldn't be able to walk and talk, but I'm not a fast walker. My mother was, and Laura, my daughter, is a very fast walker. She's only like 2 inches taller than me, and she walks so fast. So usually if I'm walking with her and my son, I'd be behind them and I'll be like, wait up, wait up. They walked me down the aisle when I got married to Devin. We walked over a bridge and they walked me, and my shoes were too big. Patricia told me, you can't wear old shoes on your wedding dress. And I was like, yeah, but my shoes are comfortable, are comfortable, the ones that have a heel, and you won't be able to see them because the dress will cover it. And she was like, no, you got to buy shoes. So she made me buy the shoes in the wedding shop, and they were like $139 or $138, but they were size 9. I'm a size 7, okay, 7.5 wide. So they were size 9. They were the only ones they had. But what happened was I slipped to the front of them, and they were coming off my feet. So as I'm walking like this, up and down. It was really, so thank God my friend Christine Valvik brought my duffel bag. She came to my apartment, helped me get dressed, along with Laura, along with my stepdaughter Olivia, and helped me get dressed. And Thomas was there too. Yeah. And they helped me get dressed. And then when I put Christine Valvik, she came in the limo, and we put my shoes in there. we put my shoes. Let me sit down on my nice bench. Oh my God, look at my face. We put my shoes, my heels that are comfortable AF, and they're high, so it gives me a little bit of, and you know what? I switched into them. I took off the spandex thing I had like 3 girdles on, because I was very conscious of my weight, and I tried going to the gym. I was going to the gym 5 days a week or whatever. I'm constantly walking upstairs. I had a school that was right next door to my apartment, and they had stairs, so I would go up and down the stairs a million times. But as you can see from my pictures, I was having a Hashimoto's flare-up, and I was totally like, that was before I knew about turmeric. When I took turmeric today, so you could tell my face is not as round, you know, and like over here, my shoulders and sockets aren't as big, because turmeric takes down the inflammation. And also, selenite takes down inflammation. Sorry, I don't have any skin makeup on, but I did put eye makeup on today, but I didn't put skin makeup. So see, this is the rosacea. But it's okay to let your skin breathe. Anyhow, I don't know why I tell you so many stories. Now it's 41:41. Make a wish. I wish for health and love and friendship for everybody in the world, and to find the missing children and the missing people. I love you. Anyhow, it was kind of funny that I was slipping in the shoes. I thought nobody noticed it, but Devin said everybody noticed it. My kids, thank God they were one on one arm, one on the other, because it looked like they were dragging me down the aisle, over the bridge and down the aisle, but they weren't dragging me. I was falling out of my friggin' shoes. Okay, so as soon as we got married, we went into the main area where the wedding was. Christine Valvik had the bag. We took some more pictures, and then Christine Valvik said, I have the bag. And we went into the bathroom, and I changed out of those shoes. You know what I did with those shoes? $139? Threw them in the garbage. No, actually, I'm lying. I put them in duffel bag, right? But they were used, too. They had little marks on them. They were satin. They were so uncomfortable, and they were ugly. And I'm not blaming Patricia. Okay, Patricia thought that was the right thing. I needed shoes, but she thought that you were going to see my shoes from the dress, but you couldn't. The dress was beautiful, and she bought me that dress. So it was a beautiful dress. She didn't have to buy it for me. I was saving money. Anyhow, I thank you, Patricia, for that beautiful dress and my veil. But when we got to the honeymoon, which was in, sorry for that close up. Let me touch my trees. When we got to the honeymoon in Manhattan, when we got inside the hotel, it was Robert De Niro's hotel. And then I threw those shoes out there, because it wasn't like I was going to get money back bringing them back to the place. The lady was not going to give me any money, because I visited her, the lady in the place, because she acted like she was my best friend and Patricia's best friend. But after I got married and I went back there, she was like, not even like trying to talk to me. I was like, oh, I see what it is. When I'm spending money in your shop, then you're my best friend. That's the big one. Here's the skinny one. I think this one is Laura, right? I know it looks weird. Hug a tree. Hug a tree. Thank you, tree spirits. Oh, I love these trees. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, now I'm just getting weird. Okay. Anyway, guys, Namaste. I hope you all have a nice day, a nice night, nice evening. Maybe I'll come back with my art, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just wait till tomorrow. Give myself some self-care. Let my face get unread. Okay? Namaste, everybody. I love you. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. But take care of yourself first. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself a compliment. Look at not what you didn't complete, but what you did do that you liked. Okay? Today, I liked that I did the selenite videos and information, because that could help people. Anyway, I've spoken too much. 43 minutes, 45 minutes. Anyhow, love you guys.